Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a stock that is ready to explode tomorrow and why you should keep it on your watch list. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video. Now, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in, and also don't forget to click on subscribe and click on the notification bell if you are brand new to the channel, alright? So let's begin. Right off the bat, got the SPY. The SPY did its thing today. There was opportunities for the longs, for the shorts first, in for the longs next. I told y'all this morning, I think I gave y'all the play-by-play. I did. I told y'all this morning that I wouldn't be surprised to see the market pop out here and get to 47.10. It got to 47.11 and then tank, right? So it played out to perfection. I literally gave you the play-by-play. This is it right here. This right there. It played out nicely. It didn't quite get that low, but this was a good chunk of money if you're a day trader, right? And then it bounced up and now it's looking like it's ready to actually go back up. The reason why I say that, even though the SPY looks like this, even though the SPY is not quite down here yet, and I do think that we're going, and I think that it's going to bounce tomorrow, it's because of, if you look at QQQ, Nasdaq. If you check out Nasdaq, we're gonna talk about it. For those of y'all who are new to trading, I talked about why the first and the second drop happened. I explained that to y'all in great detail. And right now, the one reason why I'm very bullish on QQQ is because of this. There is a flag on here. There's a flag on here. It didn't break down. It actually held at the close, which was a wonderful sign that it was going to be bullish and break out after hours, which it actually will right now. Pop over here, and then open up at like 388 and run and break past above and break past above 390. So I'm bullish on QQQ. Therefore, it's the odds of the SPY running are great. All right, because most of the time, unless there is some rotation happening, the majority of the indices move together. So definitely watch for more buying influx in the market, more money coming in. Now, the stock that is about to explode tomorrow, that stock is none other than Baba. All right, we're gonna talk about Baba. I talked about it previously, but that was actually in another video. But in regards to this stock, I like this stock a lot, and y'all should keep it on your radar. I think it's going to run, and I think it's going to run big. And the reason why is because of this. If you look on the 4-hour, and you zoom in right over here, you can clearly see that there is a megaphone pattern right over here, right there, at the lows, right there. Let me just finish drawing that. There you go. All right, so that's the megaphone pattern right over here. It broke out once, that was yesterday, and it opened higher despite the sell-off and the selling pressure that the market was experiencing today, which was a really good sign that that the Chinese stocks are heating up and ready to move up. There was also some news about Charlie Munger loading the boat on this one, so I guess it makes sense. Technically speaking, this is quite clean. It's quite a clean structure. I like it a lot. It's not the first time that we have done this. We have traded a different megaphone pattern that looks kind of like this. I think I also showed y'all that previously. I think it was Intel. Yeah, there you go. See, same thing. A break, the pop. So I think that Baba will be no different. It will be no different. I think it's going to fly, and I think it's going to run. If you look at it on the daily, it is down by so much. I think this is negative 66, maybe negative 70% from the highs of 320 all the way down to the lows of 110. That is exactly 65%. I don't think it's going to go any lower. Previously, I told y'all that 106 was as low as I could see this thing going. It didn't even get that low. Buyers are stepping in. If you look at the bottom, more volume is coming in. There is a gap right here on the left. It's going to get filled at some point in time. And it would make sense if it got filled tomorrow. And it will make a lot of us very, very happy. So watch this one for tomorrow. All right? Watch this one for tomorrow. Now, let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The first one that we're going to address, that stock is HRL. All right. Now, in regards to this one, it's obviously it's at the highs. Would I recommend somebody buying it up there? No, I wouldn't. There is resistance right over here. And yes, tomorrow may be a bullish day for the whole market, most likely the whole market. But I don't think this thing is gonna pop above here. I think it's actually going to drop. It would be nice, and it would be more attractive to buyers if it dropped to $47 before giving it another go and running and breaking above 50. But that's my honest thoughts on it. I could be wrong, and it could just break through and follow the cues. Like it could just run right through. I could be wrong. But I think the best thing that could happen for the stock is just chill here for a few months and then run eventually. All right. Now, another stock. Somebody asked if I was still bullish on RCL. I told y'all 2 days ago that we got rid of BA at 218, and I also shared this one with y'all too in that video that I talked about. BA. Now the pattern was here. The opportunity was there. People who got in here made money here and made money here before it started rolling over. Could it bounce? Most likely, yeah. How long is it going to take to get up to 90? I don't know. Like it could take a sweet time, consolidate some more, and then run. Today there was some bearish news on cruise lines, which caused this thing right here. I don't know what it is. I didn't look at it. I saw it in the moment, and I was like, "What is going on?" But I think it's just temporary. It's going to bounce eventually. All right. The time to sell was when we sold BA. When BA was at 218, RCL was at $84. All right. And now I think BA is at 212, and it's ready to make it bounce as well. So cruise lines, I am bullish on them. I just don't know when they're going to get up there. So that's my thoughts on them. Now the next one, somebody put in the comment section that the LTR looked fantastic on the 4-hour. So let's check it out. All right, I see it. Is it the cleanest? Probably. Let me see here. If I make this wider, it's not the greatest thing I've seen. Really, it's really not. If it keeps going, great. If it goes sideways, I wouldn't be surprised either. I looked at the weekly as well. The weekly is not bad. Like the weekly looks like it wants to touch 160 soon. Eventually, I think it's gonna. Again, don't ignore this thing. In trading up here is very you gotta know what you're doing, and you gotta watch what you're doing if you're trading at these highs over here, because it could be something that looked like Apple. And y'all remember what I showed you with Apple. It breaks out first, then it immediately collapsed like we've experienced the past 2 days. It could be something similar to that. You never know. I'm not touching it, even though, yeah, I'm really not touching this one. I'm not. There's other stuff out there that could probably pay me better than the LTR, than this stock right here. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Could it go up? Probably. When is it going to get there? I have no clue. So now the next one that we're going to discuss, that one is Hood. And a Hood is causing a lot of pain. It's just going down and down and down. And it just doesn't seem to end. Where is the bottom of that? I'm pretty sure that's why you asked me to talk about this. Where is the bottom of Hood? I feel like today might be the bottom. I'm just gonna call it. I think today's the bottom. I think it's going to run to like $16. I think I'm looking at the wicks on the 4 hour, and I'm looking at the queues, and how money is just flooding in the market. Some of it might trickle in here. I think some of it might trickle in here. I don't think it's gonna go much lower than that. At least in the short term. Tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow I think will be a green day to like 17 or 18 bucks, and then after that I have no clue. So that's my thoughts on Hood, and I hope that helps the person who asked about it. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on daily uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Ngumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you and you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Ngumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.